Good day, Unisa students. Thank you once again for joining the First Day Experience broadcast. So today we're bringing you exam preparations, and we've invited Miss Lisa Dazer, who's going to take you through what you need to do to prepare for the exams or whatever assessment you'll be doing this semester. So remember, the student retention unit wants for our students to be successful, and we want to retain you as our students. So whenever you have challenges, please feel free to send us emails or to call us because we're here for you. So the aim of the first year experience program is to provide you with extended support when you enter Unisa. And we do this by providing you important information at different levels of your student journey. You might notice that we've sent you emails a couple of times just to remind you on what you need to be doing at a particular time. We've also shared our live broadcast with you, giving you information that we believe is important at whatever stage of your studying you are in. So please feel free to also drop us emails to tell us what you think of the information that we share with you and what you like and what you would like us to do further. So today we've asked Ms. Lisa Dazel from Counseling and Career Development to come provide us with more information on what you need to do as a student when you prepare for exams.
Good day, my name is Lisa Dazel. I'm from the Unisa Directorate for Counseling and Career Development, and this presentation is about exam revision and preparation. We acknowledge that during the current COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown, you possibly feel overwhelmed by your circumstances in addition to normal worries about the exams. You may feel overwhelmed by things you may not be managing well and the uncertainty about what the future holds. You can choose to embrace this opportunity to complete your examination since it can provide you with stability in these uncertain times. Regardless of the type of examination you will complete, it is important to prepare as thoroughly as you can because it is still important to have in-depth knowledge about your module. Thinking about challenges. It is quite normal to feel overwhelmed when challenges arise, but as the challenge persists, we may start to feel helpless and wanting to give up. Panic may set in and we start to doubt our own capabilities to resolve the issue. As challenges arise, we often find ourselves spending a lot of time focusing on what we cannot control. Instead, we could shift our focus to appreciating the things that we can control. There are some aspects you can control despite your challenges. Spend more time to strengthen what you can control. An example, you are currently preparing for the examinations, and since you are staying at home, there are many distractions. What you can control in this situation is how you negotiate study time and space with the people staying with you. There are also some aspects that you cannot control. As you focus on things that you cannot control, you become more aware of your challenges and could feel overwhelmed and even helpless about your situation. An example, you are worried about the future and how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting everyone and the economy. You can acknowledge the impact of this on your studies, but if you only think about the hopelessness of the situation, you may become even more overwhelmed, and this will definitely impact on your motivation to study. When you think about your challenges, think about the following questions. What is the main challenge you are currently experiencing? What are the things you can control about your challenge? What are the things that you cannot control about your challenge? How do you think you can manage your challenge? Choose one or two things that you would want to focus on now to move forward. Preparing for the exams. It's very important that you think about a study plan. Read and understand the content of your study material, that you continue to prepare and submit assignments, that you make notes when studying, that you highlight sections that you experience as challenging and seek support in terms of these, and that you also finally understand the exam guidelines and format, as well as the rules for the examinations. When must you start with your exam prep? Preferably, this starts happening immediately after receiving your study material by you studying, making notes, preparing and submitting assignments, contacting lecturers or fellow students when you are experiencing challenges. Think about the resources that you have and that you use to prepare for the examination. Some of these resources may include your notes, your tutorial letters, your study guides or study objectives and prescribed books, your assignments and previous question papers, your fellow students and lecturers, as well as the Studies at Unisa book, which will help you to learn more about study skills. Effective exam revision. Try to avoid procrastinating, meaning putting off the important task of preparing for the exams. Avoid distractions. Stick to your study timetable. Prepare mock exams and write them. Exercise, eat enough and get sufficient rest. Identify your demotivators and also reward yourself. What do you still need to pay attention to? Take a look at the following list of things that you may still need to pay attention to. Setting up a timetable and making a commitment to stick to it. Exercising, eating enough and getting sufficient rest. Creating a positive attitude to help you cope with exam anxiety. And also sticking to your timetable and having time for other commitments. If working, you need to think about arranging for study leave, contacting your lecturers or your e-tutors if you are unsure about aspects of the work, discussing your exam timetable at home and explaining to all what you will need when you complete your online examination, and also think about other things that would be important for you to manage. Exam revision in terms of your timetable. It will be useful for you to count all the pages in your study guide and textbook and divide them into the days left before you write your paper. See how much you will need to study each day in order to be ready for the examinations, and do not cram the night before. For problem-solving subjects such as accounting, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and computer science, these modules involve a lot of problem-solving exercises. Solve at least one of each of the types of problems found in every section, especially the ones that you found difficult throughout the semester. Mock exams. Set time limits when practicing to answer questions. Make sure that you know which formats of questions you need to deal with. For example, multiple choice, essay type, or short questions. Assignments and notes. Revise your assignment answers and pay special attention to comments from lecturers. Use your keywords to make a concept list which covers all the major concepts and where applicable formulas that you have covered. Use note-making techniques such as mind mapping, text mapping, and the question and answer system. The question and answer system is particularly useful since you will turn your learning outcomes or study objectives into questions, which you can then use to test yourself. Look after yourself. Make sure that you get enough sleep, and on a physiological level, drink enough water, stand up and stretch, run on the spot before you sit down, and continue with your studies. Arrangements for the May-June 2020 exams. There is a full notice available on my Unisa, but the following can be highlighted. The May-June 2020 exams will be in the form of non-venue based online assessments. The lecturers that are responsible for each of your modules will communicate details about the types of assessments that will apply, and therefore no exam venues will be used during the May-June 2020 exam period. The final exam timetable is currently being prepared and will become available after May 15, 2020. If you are unable to complete the non-venue based assessment, irrespective of the reason, you will automatically be deferred to the October-November 2020 exam period, free of charge. Some final thoughts. Worrying about what you haven't done is wasted energy. Worrying about what might happen if you don't do well is also wasted energy. Worrying unnecessarily adds to your stress levels, and that is not useful. The exam is only an exam. It is not a reflection of your self-worth, nor does it predict your future success. If the worst happened and you failed an exam, you are still a worthwhile person who will live to enjoy another day. You have had previous successes in exams. You have survived exams and received good results for them. Otherwise, you would not have gained entry to university. Finally, focusing on your exam preparation during these especially uncertain times can provide you with some stability and will help you focus on your future goals. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. Contact the Counseling and Career Development section by email to counseling@unisa.ac.za or visit our website for many more resources that you can use to enhance your studies. The web address is www.unisa.ac.za/counseling.
Thank you very much, Lisa, for the important information. And students, please feel free to send us comments and questions, and Lisa will be able to respond to you. So now taking a look at the FYE projects, we have what we call FYE emails. So we send these emails to students that are doing their first year at Unisa, whether you registered last year, June, July, or you registered this year, January. You will be receiving emails from us just informing you of important sources to use at Unisa, important support departments that you should be communicating with. And we also have this broadcast, which today we're sharing our 5th broadcast with you. And we believe that we're providing important information that will help bridge the gap between you as a student and the institution. And if you feel we're not doing enough and you're not able to interact with us, please let us know and tell us how we can improve so that we meet your needs as a student. And we also have what we call the FYE mailbox. In our mailbox, if you don't want to comment here on YouTube, you can send an email at fye@unisa.ac.za. You can ask your questions there, you can place your comments there, and I will respond to you within 48 hours. So we attend to the queries on a daily basis, and you'll be happy to know that we do follow up when you send us an email. We also have a website, so please take a look at our website. It has all the information that we've shared with students, and we try by all means to update it on a regular basis. So we also have on our website what we call college guides. So these guides are college specific. It will give you important information on your college. Let's say you're not sure who to contact in your college or how to get contact details of people in your college. So you can go to our website and you will go to your college. Let's say you're coming from the College of Law. You will see that there's different type of links that you can click on. Then contact College of Law, you would click there. There's plenty of information there. Should be helpful and it will help you get to the person you need. So please make use of all the information that we provide you with as a student retention unit. And if you feel what you need is not available on our site, please feel free to contact us. And also remember, we have what we call the FYE Massive Open Online course. The MOOC is very important. It's divided into 3 parts. It's FYE MOOC 101, FYE MOOC 102, FYE MOOC 103. So 101 will take you through, it's more of an orientation to what Unisa is all about. So it's orientation online. So the sessions that you will find there will tell you more about how Unisa functions and what type of a university Unisa is. And then as you go to FYE MOOC 102, you learn more about how to use My Unisa, because My Unisa is a very important tool that you have to get used to as a student at Unisa. So we give you that important information. And also FYE MOOC 103 would also cover academic literacy, study skills, and all that information. So please make use of the FYE MOOC. Log in and start completing the MOOC. So please remember, you need to contact us whenever you feel overwhelmed or you have a challenge that you cannot solve on your own. So email us at fye@unisa.ac.za. I'll respond to your emails. And to also participate in our MOOC, go to MOOC, which is mooc.unisa.ac.za. You register there, it will give you information on how you're supposed to register and join our MOOCs. And for our website, go to www.unisa.ac.za/FYE. And thank you very much, students, for taking the time to also watch our broadcast. And we are hoping that you are keeping safe during this pandemic. Please stay at home. Whatever you do, try to not to avoid spaces where there's a lot of people. And thank you very much for also taking the time to watch our broadcast. Have a good week and all the best with your exams. We wish you all the best and we hope you get the distinctions you deserve. Thank you. Bye.